Hi, welcome to our Q&A episode, and we have another question from Jean. I'm gonna read the question for you. So her question is, Hi Sharon, thanks for giving me the chance to send you my career problem. I'm being stressed out the past few days because I was rejected by the manager of our company's department. Well, the story was I was assigned by my supervisor to be the representative to work there. It's a step up with my career because the position is good as well as the benefits and compensation. I know I'm qualified and the best person to work there. I was shocked that I failed. I didn't understand why the manager rejected me. I heard that this manager took it personally because he knows that I know something about his personal issues. I feel stressed out because I'm thinking on what will be my supervisor reaction after she heard that I was rejected. Please help me. I lost the appetite to work. My problem is not how to get the job offer, but how can I manage these emotions? The feeling that I'm embarrassed and I'm stressed out because what would I say to my supervisor who trusted me for that position? I thank you for your answer, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, Jean, for sharing your situation with us. I got you. I know the feeling because I also work in a corporate job before I shift into entrepreneurship. I know the feeling of rejection, especially when you know that you are the right person and you know that you are good in to work. You're qualified. You're the best person. So this feeling of rejection, before I will talk about it, I want you to write these questions that I'm going to ask you. Get a pen and paper so you can write them down. So, number one is, how much do you give importance of others' people opinion about you? Okay, number two, how does their opinion affect your life? And number three, who are these people that you've been trying to please your whole life? Can you name them? Are your parents, your friends, your classmates? Name them. And number four, the last, what would might change in your life if you won't be affected anymore by their opinion? So the question in number four is the opposite of the number two. For your answers, yeah, how does your opinion, yeah, the effect of your life? So how their opinion affected you? That's the number two. And what if you will not listen to their opinion anymore? What might change in your life? Okay. So I want to give you these life principles that I'm using in my own life, so that I will not be feel stressed and I can manage my emotions. Number one is, this is really, really important. Know who you really are. I always stressing this out, the importance of knowing who you really are. Your self-awareness is not just the what you are good at something and what you are not. It's really your total being, who you really are, right? What's your gift, your strength, what God has given to you. Okay, is the manager of that department can define what you can and cannot do. So if he can make you feel rejected or failed, he won, right? That is, you believed his opinion about you. So it means that you don't really know who you really are. So you need to go back to yourself. Once you got the revelation that more than you are more than your job, your career, your position, your title, this won't affect you anymore. You'll be rejected only if you accepted their rejection about you. So I don't mean that you need to fight for the job. You need to file a complaint against the manager why he rejected you. That's not what I'm talking about. Rejection is only based on their own perception and opinion, but not necessarily based on truth, right? So what is your own truth about yourself? If the rejection is just based on their own terms and qualification, probably that is for you to really uh, uh, to, to to move to another one, to move to another opportunity. Maybe there's another door that will be open for you. What is your perception about this situation? What do you believe about your opportunity? Because if you believe that you are the opportunity, that if you will work in the company, they will be blessed. They will they will expand, right, in whatever areas. So you are the opportunity. You are not looking for the opportunity. You give opportunity to the companies that you want to work with. So it depends on your perspective. So know who you really are, because that is very, very important. So number two life principle is you can't control anything in this life. You can control the people around you. You can control even your parents or your kids, or even your manager, the supervisor. No one. You can't even control their thoughts or their actions. So if you can control their way of thinking or their reaction, so it gives you a lot of comfort, because you don't have to be stressed to really think, or to change their mind about you, or to control their reactions about you. No more. So who are you trying to control in this situation? Are you trying to control your supervisor's thoughts about you? Are you trying to control the manager's opinion about you? Right? So what you can only control is how you respond to your situation. Like this situation, how will you respond to it? So you will respond based on your answer in number one. So really, number one is the foundation of everything in life. Okay, number three, that life principle is opinion can build or break you. It's just how you interpret it. So opinion, there's so much opinion in the world, right? People easily give their opinion, and sometimes we take all opinion of other people without really knowing who we really are. We're being affected by their opinion because we don't know who we really are. So opinion can build or break you. That's just how you interpret it. Then who cares? Who cares about what people think about you? Who cares what your supervisor think about you? You won't stay for you won't stay together forever. And you know what? People will not think about you the whole day. Whatever mess you did in your life, or whatever accomplishment you attained in your life, people just think about you probably in 5 hours, in 2 days, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, and after that, no more. They will not think about you anymore. So why bother of what they will think about you, right? So what does these people know about you, right? If you're being controlled and thinking about their opinion about you, if they don't really know who you really are. Okay, once you renewed your mind about these life's principles, stress won't be in your vocabulary anymore. And you will find out, like, once you had the revelation, you got the revelation that you are gifted, that you are powerful, that there's no limit in life. You just put the limit. We just put our limits in our own lives, but we haven't really explored what can be what we can able to do. So just let it in. That's why I told you this is so exciting about for you. You were rejected. That's so exciting. So how you just interpret it. And last one, I want to give you what Scottish poet Robert Louis Stevenson said: to know what you prefer instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer is to have kept your soul alive. Most people lost their hearts and soul because they listen the opinion of other people instead of God's opinion about them. The only person that you will listen his opinion is the opinion of God the Father for you, because He created you. He knows what you can able to do. He knows your being. He knows everything about you. So that's His only opinion. Ask His opinion about you and just stick there. So Jean, I hope this video help you, these life's principles, and you apply them in your life. It will bring a lot of results. So for you who are watching this video, and if you like this, you can share it to your friends who may need this. And if you want to seek a comment or question, you can also put them down below. And don't forget to subscribe in my channel to my email list so that you won't miss any videos that I will send you every week for the Q&A. Thank you so much for watching.